The city, Lakers coming off a Hart Reeves down the lane and
roll, and being able to have
this Lakers team, however, they have 16 and 20 on the road.
They ran to the basket.
To a trailing Edey, got to the cup and banked.
You see if the Grizzlies get the ball.
Baseline, fade away, got it. Cross court, passing and turnovers. Morant 83% from the free.
Once you go on the floor, when you need a basket.
James, a three. Morant hangs, banks, Hayes lost it. Move against Hayes, the hook off the back iron, a step back three, around and out. Morant going to work one-on-one, he elevates. Has Hachimura turned around and go.
Getting off to a good start here.
Morant over Reeves, yes! Reeves. Play the entertainment capital of the world. Hachimura, Morant, an open three, bang! James. Has an open three. Jackson. Bodies up against Hachimura, it on the deck. Got to the cup, laid it up. No. Morant, a three.
Grizzlies looking for this first win for a team tonight. He said even defensively, the speed, not just offensively.
Nice.
All done.
And he continues to make the right.
Corner three, wow. Reeves, an open three, but they have used it to big effect. Pippen, an open three. Bang goes. On the guard against Vincent, who drives, rolls. Vincent, an 8-point game for Pippen behind a Stevens screen. Another
being able to knock down perimeter three.
Goodwin stymied, forced into a fadeaway of the G League. A Doncic three is Doncic. Turnaround, Doncic tries, hangs, hook won't. Aldama with a Euro step and a floater that
gets inside.
Oh, Vincent will try a three.
Not knowing he's running behind. To this Lakers team, a good step back move to be able to. As of late, a lot of those problems.
Sets up Williams for three, and Vincent flashes top side. Morant, yes.
We got to figure out a way to get some stops. There's the dump.
Aldama tries for three. Doncic sets up Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt, a transition. Aldama, half court, good if it goes. Morant, an open three. Lakers, Jackson, Edey, Morant, Kennard.
Problems is not enough physicality on the.
You can't have some nice find here for Edey. This basketball game.
James on the back.
To this basketball team.
Pass, a Gabe Vincent three, and off the bench. Gabe Vincent, folks, pass deflected, picked up by Vince Williams, by Connect. A Lamar Stevens three is off. Williams, nice drop off.
Late on everything here. LeBron needs to come back against them.
And James, an open three. Quality looks. Morant in traffic.
The team that wants to shoot 63-point
line. Vanderbilt, and even more to the point, they're shooting 50. Bain, a little off balance.
Like, don't overhelp on his drop.
Pippen. 5:36 game. Leans in. It's in. 4.5. But excellent. Pippen drives, reverses, pull up three. Calling for it, and done. Doncic's fadeaway. Els for three. Bain for three. Bang! Jordan Goodwin returns off balance. Trying to. Doncic now against Hayes. Banks. Three rebounds a game.
What they've done, they shut the water off.
Doncic leans.
Sorry, the way that he uses his body, and
that's a big reason why in his return to the lineup. The back down. James attacking. Game of double figures for Bain. The turnaround, that's off. Morant challenges Edey.
For the Lakers after the Grizzlies had gotten it.
Picks up a game. James, and that off. It fires. Green drives the dump down. Advantage. Wells for three. Reeves. Wells drives. Got the steal. He drives. He lays. 70 seconds remaining in the first. Reeves hangs. Banks. No. Tips is over the top. James. By Doncic. 13 points off the miscues. A Bain three. Doncic a three. No. And the Grizzlies have to handle in this playoff chase.
And another go-to player, another weapon. That's what left guys open at the three-point
team. I'm going to give you a number. We're the only playoff-bound team in the bottom. A Jackson three. Goes with Morant on his hip. James over Bain. Bain a three. Go. 7 points in that game against Doncic.
everything towards the basket.
Yes.
He said the speed is where we want it right.
Action. He rises a deep. Bain, a three for the lead. A corner three by Reeves. Bain again. Reeves in the period. Doncic drives, draws a foul. Numbers haven't changed much since the Mavericks traded. Bain is back, and James Wells, 83% from the stripe on.
Either Desmond Bain or Jalen Wells.
And then goes to the cup. Jackson, supervisory capacity. He's here tonight. Over Pippen.
Pull-up jumper.
Baseline floater. Hachimura's got a clean look at a three. Pippen got the step.
How the Lakers to continue to have the
By Reeves. Scotty in the lane. Got it. Half. A Doncic three. That got them off to a 20-point pocket pass. Bain to finish. Finney Smith, an open three. Pippen can't and 8 per game. Spins away from Vincent. Faces up
50% from the field.
Just leans in. Fades over Pippen and Himura. A huff three. No. Doncic cutting back. Jackson over Finney Smith. Yes.
For a 3-point deficit.
Finney Smith, a 2-pointer. Yes. A Williams three.
You give them credit. The Grizzlies got
Leonard and Williams. A Jaren Jackson.
Jaren's 13 coming here in this third.
Doncic pushes off. St. Louis University Billiken. Fish, I hope so. Yes, you did. And
on one pass. Look ahead here.
Run out. Santi uptime report. Don't overhelp. And against LeBron James, he reverts. Goodwin. Clock for James in traffic. No.
To win, the jump ball sits
down 5. In the lane, hangs, it's up, it's in. Junior's in, Pippen is in for defenders there. 26 between James to the goal, to a trailing Jaren Jackson.
Forcing front. I think I just saw him grab
an extra pass, a Finney Smith three, goes at Vincent, fires, Phil
Breeze with a body blow. Good block. As you always like to say, you want to have someone on the field. He's a nice running mate to have.
But Jaren in the lane, yes. Hachimura, an open three.
But cannot help at the basket.
Jackson down against the double team.
All season long, being able.
Finney Smith drives on Reeves, breaks it in. Vincent picked up by misses. Edey offensive rebound. James a baseline jumper hit.
Pippen in the second half.
Pippen turns him junior, getting his hand in there. Ends up in the hands of Finney Smith. And guards Jackson. He banks. Doncic.
Grizzlies did a good job screening to get.
To shoot, faces up and hits. Clock at 9 for Reeves. Hey, Doncic with a fake, and Clutch J comes up short. Edey trying to. Reeves sets up Finney Smith all time when that happens. Jaren
continue with the scoring against his Lakers.
A step back three, Austin Reeves. And jumper, back iron. Finds Wells.
One of the differences now was Zach Edey out of the mission on throwbacks.
Chich up under and a lot for
nice setup there. Luka throws the ball.
Smith hits the baseline. Put the bango under wraps for that. Backs him down and a lead.
The thing of that caliber, it just puts you in such a
3% from the line. Get Finney Smith an angle three. Not even throws the rest of the way.
Fifth row line and 3-point line.
But when they hit 120 points, but Wells for three. Regathered. LeBron to dump down and step back three. No.
You definitely got to get a stop here. You don't need
to give. Reeves floats, hit.
It's just come down to when he tried to force the issue. See the
James a double clutch three by a three. Honeycombing in and the Grizzlies will. Jaren a step back three.
Some type of a steal.
2 games against Houston. 2-game speed dribble. Lays it in. Bain fouls.
And you have to be able to make plays in blue.
For Memphis, and 5 of the last to hang on to home court. And the Grizzlies have to participate in their own survival in this playoff chase. And
on the offensive end, just so it gives you another go-to player, another weapon to stop plays going to the rim. That's what left guys open at the three-point perimeter.
This is a Lakers team. I'm going to give you a number. Why does that matter? They're the only playoff-bound team in the bottom. A Jackson three. Good.
Stop.
Reeves with Morant on his hip. James over Bain.
Against Desmond Bain.
Bain, a three. Gone for 52%. He played against the Lakers, only 7 points in that game. Wells against Doncic.
Letting the bigs take care of everything towards the basket.
Morant with 10 to shoot. There's Edie. Yes.
With the activity to start the second half, he said the speed is where we want it right.
James in isolation against Jackson. He rises a deep. Bain, a three for the lead. A flyby. A corner three by Reek.
And him get back to the other guys.
Bain again. Heat in the rebound to Doncic. Reeves. Bain 9 points here in the period. Third quarter. Shot clock down to 7. Doncic drives, draws a foul. Statistically, numbers haven't changed much since seismic shock to the NBA when the Mavericks traded. A run out for LeBron James. Bain is back, and James. Wells to the free throw line. 83% from the stripe on
Tight moves, and they're going to need one of their other guards, either Desmond Bain or Jalen Wells.
And then Jackson goes to the cup. Per game on 59% shooting.
Players to dictate.
Jackson, NBA officiating staff in a supervisory capacity. He's here tonight. Reeves over Pippen.
From Reeves on that pull-up jumper.
Jackson, 6 to shoot. Baseline floater. The Grizzlies. Doncic works to the baseline. Hachimura's got a clean look at a three.
To knock down the corner threes. Nice move here, Pippen.
Pippen got the step.
But you don't want to leave and allow the Lakers to continue to have the...
Pippen flyby by Reeves. Scotty in the lane. Got it. 15 off the bench for the Lakers in the first half. A Doncic three. Story of the first half that got them off to a 20-point lead with Pippen from Bain. Pocket pass. Bain to finish. Finney-Smith, an open three from the three-point line. Pippen can't answer, and they average about 13 three-pointers made per game. Bain spins away from Vincent, faces up.
Finney, nice percentage themselves, 52% from the field.
Just Doncic leans in, fades over Pippen and hit. Aldama against Hachimura. A huff three, no. Doncic cutting back. Jackson over Finney-Smith. Yes.
And back down to that 4 3-point deficit.
They surround him. Shot clock at 4. Finney-Smith, a two-pointer. Yes. Picked up by Aldama. A Williams three. Trimming
their own. That's what the Lakers have been able to do. You give them credit. The Grizzlies.
Simple human sense.
Lakers. Jackson, Morant, Aldama, Kennard, and Williams. A Jaren Jackson.
11. Jaren's 13 coming here in this third.
Doncic pushes off. Goodwin, the second most famous St. Louis University Billiken. Fish, I hope.
It's sure to tell you about it before the game. So
Yes, you did. And
Don't overhelp on one pass. So good. Good look ahead here.
Run out. Santiago Fisher in the Iran coach's halftime report. Don't overhelp. And go away. And now a run out for Morant against LeBron James. He reversed. Goodwin.
Grizzlies.
10 on the shot clock for James. In traffic. No.
The jump ball, you hope that Jaren's able to win. The jump ball sits.
Should have the final shot of the third period, down 5. Morant 3 seconds. In the lane. Hangs. It's up. It's in. Lamar Stevens is in. Vince Williams Jr. is in. Pippen is in for defense. Your stars were stars there. 26 between James. Morant going to challenge Reeves. Goes to the goal to a trailing Jaren Jackson.
Things happen for this Grizzlies team, but unfortunately, I think I just saw him grab
James. Vincent, an extra pass. A Finney-Smith 3. Goes at Vincent. Fires. Bill.
Trying to gut it out as Austin Reeves with a body blow. Good block.
That's deflected by Reeves. LeBron James.
LeBron James and Luka Doncic. You always like to say you want to have someone on both on the bench or just one in the game. He's a nice running mate to have.
They had the better of it. Jaren in the lane. Yes. Reeves flares it out. Hachimura, an open 3.
Remember again, part I'm talking about cannot help at the basket.
Against LeBron. Backs him down against the double team.
That we have seen all season long. Being able
House limited him to just 8 minutes. Finney-Smith into the fourth quarter. Morant drives on Reeves, breaks it in. Knock away into backcourt. Vincent picked up by. He attacks again. He hangs, misses. Edey offensive rebound. Back in the game. James, a baseline jumper. Hitting Pippen, Kennard, and Vince Williams Jr.
third turnover here in the second half.
Pippen turns. James lost it. Vince Williams Jr. getting his hand in there. Vince with a knockaway, but it ends up in the hands of Finney-Smith. The game at 111. Finney-Smith guards Jackson. He banks. Doncic.
In that third quarter, Grizzlies did a good job screening to get.
Dama backs down against Doncic. 5 to shoot. Faces up and hits. Shot clock at 9 for Reeves. Hayden to keep him off the line. Doncic with a fake and on the bounce against Vincent. A double clutch J comes up short. Edey trying to. Reeves sets up Finney-Smith tonight. Grizzlies 10-2 in all time when that happens. Jaren.
The Grizzlies got to continue with the scoring against his Lakers.
Shot clock down to 5 for Reeves. A step back 3, Austin Reeves. Points off turnovers. Foul line jumper, back iron. Pippen on the bounce, finds Wells.
One of the differences now was Zach Edey out of it, and then puts the Grizzlies in a tough position on throwbacks.
James back in the game, feeds Doncic, up, under, and a lob for Lakers. Lead is 5.
Nice setup there. Luka throws the ball. Nice lob.
Wells against Finney-Smith. Hits the baseline. Put the bango under wraps for that. Backs him down. And again, they lead the league.
The thing with LeBron James, so when you have players of that caliber, it just puts you in such a.
Morant 83% from the line. Doncic off the bounce. Finney-Smith an angle 3. Not even second foul of the game. And free throws the rest of the way for the team tonight.
Well, the free throw line and three-point line.
Grizzlies don't lose very often when they hit 120 points, but Dama, extra pass, Wells for 3. 2-on-1. Wells regathered.
2 minutes.
LeBron, the dump down, and Morant, a little in and out. A step back 3, no.
You definitely got to get a stop here. You don't need to.
Lakers have a foul to give. Reeves floats, hits.
It's just come down. Not the foul, but you do want to try to force the issue. See the
Doncic behind his back. James, a double clutch 3 game. Bane, a flyby, a 3. Honeycombing in and the Grizzlies will. Jackson, Jaren, a step back 3.
you got to come up with some level, some type of a steal.
The rest of the way. 2 games against Houston, 2 games. Bain, speed dribble, lays it in. Vincent.
Foul.
Bain foul.
I set the table for everyone else. Down the stretch in the fourth quarter, when you have to be able to make plays and blue.
Series, they've now won 3 in a row over Memphis and 5 of the last.